stylist then came out and said that they've been bumping uglies. Why y'all running around here acting surprised? I mean, dang. People run around here acting surprised. Ooh, did you hear what Shannon Sharpe stylist said? How long y'all been saying this? For months. I'm not surprised about nothing I hear about nobody no more. You know, the only thing that is really bothersome is we've been putting these celebrities way up here. People faint when they walk in the room. People scream, oh, it's such and such. We just treat them celebrities like they're God. And we're getting humbled now. God is humbling us. Roman, God is humbling us. We was treating celebrities like they were gods. And the whole time, they some heathens. What cracks me up about a lot of people, y'all shouldn't even be surprised, Shannon, if he was allegedly sleeping with his stylist, because your man might be sleeping with his boy. Y'all shouldn't even be surprised when y'all hear stuff like this going on, because it's written. It's already in the Bible. It's predestined. The Lord said it was going to happen. Y'all run around here so concerned about what Shannon Sharpe doing, what Diddy doing, what Jay-Z doing, what your man doing. Because a lot of you don't even realize your man doing the same thing. Your man sitting there talking about Shannon Sharpe to you, and he looking at Shannon Sharpe like dang, I wish I was his stylist. Shannon fine as hell. You don't know what your man doing. It's nothing new under the sun. This been going on. I don't know why everybody acting surprised. He didn't came out. But if he, just say y'all, if it's true, why do we care? Is it going to change anything if Shannon is G? Do Shannon sleep with you? I don't give a damn what Shannon Sharpe doing. I'm mad at you didn't mess up Club Shay Shay because I really enjoyed your show. Is that the $100 million? You lost all those blessings for a kid. It was that good to you to do foreplay. X was that good to you, huh, Shannon? That you gave up all of that. That you gave up all of that for some foreplay. Now, let me talk about this young lady. Do I feel sorry for her? Yeah. She's a kid. She's not thinking like older people like we are. Shannon, you knew better. That's why you dealt with her, because she's a kid. And allegedly, you met her at the gym. All the women all over the world, you met a baby at the gym. Because you know these young girls, they chasing the dollar bill. The worst thing could have happened to our children is the internet. I know it's helping us make money, yeah. But the worst thing could have happened to kids is the cell phone and that internet. These kids don't stay focused. They don't listen. They want to be like everybody on TV. These girls is on OnlyFans, which is an online prostitution service. I said it. So if y'all want to stop stuff like Shannon Sharpe, stop people like Shannon Sharpe, start protesting against those podcasts like OnlyFans. You know they got rid of, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Backpage. Backpage was the way people was meeting up in their city prostituting through the phone. I know a young girl very dear to me was on Backpage. And she ended up with HIV. And don't even know who gave it to her. So she can't even go press charges. But she made a lot of money. And guess who put her on? Her mama. Girl, it's so much money on Backpage, and all you gotta do is meet up with somebody 5 or 6 minutes, and you can get 300, 400. Her mama was doing it too, so her mama might have it too. They may have been sleeping with the same man, hustling on the internet. So if y'all want to stop this behavior, start writing to these podcasts and protesting against them, because your daughter's doing it too. Oh, yeah, it's a whole lot of Johns on there. It's a whole lot of undercover freaks. It's a whole lot of husbands. And what do these young girls see? They see older women saying, girl, you better get that money. You better get them red bottoms. You better get the Louis Vuitton. You ain't living unless you're driving such and such. You know that wig, 500, you got on that cheap synthetic wig. So people make these girls think that's the only way to live, is to have things. And I can't get things. I'm young. I'm 19. How else I'm going to get it? I'm going on OnlyFans. And I'm going to live good. Now, if you use those platforms for your benefit, that's one thing. Because it's some women on there, y'all think I'm lying. They making thousands showing their toes. Never show their face. Do you like my feet? And there's freaks over there getting off on their toes. You know, it's some men out here that got feet fetishes. It's some sick folks out here. That's why I don't agree with Beyonce with Blue Ivy all over the internet dancing in concerts, because you got grown, rusty feet Shannon Sharpes out there lusting over your baby that's 12. And you think, oh no, I'm teaching her how to be independent. No, you selling your child. The Bible speaks about women selling their daughters. You selling your child. She should not be in that realm. Now, if something happened to Blue Ivy, she be the main one crying. I'm for sure Blue get fan mail from men. And y'all don't think nothing of it. Perverted. Stop putting your daughters out there on a display. Mamas, if you got a daughter for to graduate from high school, don't you go get her no whole dress for graduation. Do you hear me? Prom is not to display her body. And that's what y'all doing. Y'all want to outdo the next girl. So who got the baddest dress? Who gonna look like Little Kim at the prom? I done seen some of the baddest dresses at prom. Y'all spend thousands of dollars for a high school graduation, but you supposed to spend at your daughter's wedding. You're putting her on display. Then you put her on the internet and people lusting after her, the teachers, the principal. You putting your daughters out there so the men like Shannon can lust after her. Then y'all surprised when they give in to those men because the men got the money. They got the lashes, they got the nails, they got the wigs. And they're only 17. So when Deacon such and such looking at her at church and go behind your back, mama, and slip her a business card and you don't know about it. And she said, Mama, I got the new card because you know I've been braiding hair. Ooh, girl, my daughter making a lot of money braiding hair. You know, she do nails too. My baby making 6 figures, and the whole time she got a Shannon Sharpe. And you don't know about it till she hit the news. But you put her on display. You ain't teach her nothing. Am I blaming the girls? No, they kids. Some people like materialistic stuff. That's why my parents installed in me and my siblings to don't chase things. Appreciate what you have. Make something out of nothing. So when people pull up on me, you know how many drug dealers I done had come at me? You know how many married men I done had come at me? And I can look at their stuff and be like, that's a nice car. Oh, you know I got this, this, and this. Oh, that's nice. You want to get in? Not really. You don't like my car? It's cool. Are you funny acting? That don't move me. I don't care about your car. That's your car. My name ain't on the title. So many girls I know personally would see somebody car, girl, I'm going to holler at him because he driving such and such. He living in such and such. It ain't none of that's yours. Just so you can look good on the passenger side. If you ever tricked, if you ever had to sell your body for things, tell me if I'm lying. How many of y'all needed help from an older person? He gave you help, but that's all he gave you was a help for that moment. He didn't help you get out of a situation because he wants you to keep coming back for that help. That's what Shannon Sharpe was doing. He gave her just enough to eat. And she probably telling everybody like the little girl Floyd Mayweather running around with is 28. I go with Floyd Mayweather. I bet Floyd Mayweather ain't started no business for you. I bet Floyd ain't paid off no credit debt. I bet Floyd ain't bought you no condo with your name on it. I bet whatever you have, Floyd has his name on it. He's attached to it. So when you leave, it stays with him. Yo Gotti, is that his name? He go with Vanessa Simmons. When they broke up, this brother have paperwork on the jewelry he gave her, the purses, the cars. So when she leaves, his shit comes back to him and he give it to the next girl. And she walking around, I go with Yo Gotti, look what he bought me. No, you're leasing that, baby. That's a lease. You just a show as long as you on his arm. He's not going to let you show out with another man with his shit. It ain't going to happen. Teach your daughters stop chasing things and be happy with what they have. Teach your daughters not to be materialistic. Y'all raising these kids to be of the world. So they think this is cool to chase somebody else's stuff. So when they meet a Shannon Sharpe, they think they doing something. I got me a sugar daddy. No, you got you a granddaddy. You got your old rusted foot pervert grandfather who running through you, girl. Shannon Sharpe was damaging that girl. He told her, I'm going to damage you so bad nobody wants you but me. If he could have, he would have put another hole in her. He running up in every hole, sticking it from this hole to that hole to her mouth and thinking it's foreplay. It's perverted. So when she get of age, what the girl like 23 now? By the time she 30, baby's just dropping out of her. She can't even hold a baby up in there. You just wide open. You looking for some pop that booty back. You looking for some dang on vinegar. That's why a lot of people got the vinegar. You been ran through so much chasing the dollar bill that you can't even keep it together. Then you get older and then you sitting there like, it ain't no good man. You been ran through, babe. I mean, who wants you? Once you get off OnlyFans and you want to retire, who wants you? She better hope she get that 50 million. She better hope she get the 50 million. Because now she done scarred herself all over the internet. So guess what? They're going to treat you accordingly. And I'm just being real. I know y'all going to say, why would you say that about that kid? I'm giving some other girls a wake-up call so they won't be hurt. You done scarred your name chasing some money. So if you don't get that 50 million, you just going to be an OnlyFans whore. Now you got to keep it up. Because nobody going to want to marry you or be with you. They going to say, well, you let Shannon Sharpe do it. You just displayed yourself. Tony Busby put you on display. Instead of you going to the police, pressing charges on this old brother, if it's true, prosecuting him, and making him go to jail so no other woman would go through what you've been through. No, you won't. You still chasing money. What money go do? For real, y'all. And everybody cheering her on. I hope she get all his money. That ain't justice. If a man did me like she said Shannon Sharpe did her, if a man did me like Cassie said Diddy did her, I'm coming for blood, brother. I want your sack in my hand. I want you plastered all over TV with handcuffs on. I want to make sure you will never do this to another woman again in your life. You going to prison, and then I'm coming after your paper. But first your ass going to prison. No, they never prosecute. It's all about money. So he pay you, he free to do it again. And he will. If you got that kind of spirit on you, that lustful spirit, you would do it again. And as well as the women, if you get in a bind, you don't see a way out, you would get back on OnlyFans. Dogs always return to their vomit. Why do you think Cassie said several times she went back to Diddy? Because wasn't nobody paying like Daddy. Wasn't nobody paying like Daddy. I liked other dudes. They were cute. I didn't like what Diddy was doing to me. But when I went broke, I called Daddy. And Daddy said, come on back. Daphne Joy, 50 Cent baby mama. When she got mad at 50, she went back to Diddy. She was Diddy girl first. 50, you nasty. You had a baby by one of Diddy horse. Ray J, you married Princess, and she's one of Floyd Mayweather's side pieces. Floyd gave that girl to Ray J. Here you go. Which one you want? I could just imagine Ray J coming in. Hey, bro, she fine. Which one you want, brother? Pick one. She go do what I say. And she left Floyd house and went with Ray J. These girls chasing money and fame. Then she ended up on Love and Hip Hop. Then she married Ray J and had his kids. Now she finna get a divorce. They just ran through girls because nobody showed them self-respect. They chasing the money. Teach your daughters how to love themselves. Make sure they do a skill where they can get money. Braid hair. Did y'all know people that do hair make 6 figures? Even though I had that old lady that used to be my sister landlord tell me last Friday, that's ghetto. Ghetto? Oh, because your kids went to college. And this girl braid hair, and she making the same money your daughter making or more. Don't let nobody tell you something ghetto when you making 6 figures. You can do fingernails and make 6 figures, especially how hair weave is now. Go learn how to do wigs. My daughter just took a wig class, paid $300 for one day. They had the banquet and everything. They taught her how to do wigs in one day. She spent $300. A lot of y'all be like, that's crazy. I wouldn't spend $300 to learn that in one day. Now she know how to do wigs. So that $300 go turn into $300 weeks. $300 days. Because she could do one head a day and make $300 now. She invested into herself and she learned the skill. She could have went to somebody like Shannon Sharpe and got $300. I need $300, Daddy. My daughter got the body. She got the looks. I need $300. He would have gave it to her. But no, she took her $300 and invested in something she needed to learn so she don't have to go to Shannon Sharpe. I told her, invest in yourself. Learn a skill where you don't need a man to feed you. A man should be a plus in your life. A man should not be in need. He should be, this is what I want. I don't need you. I want you. So if you do me wrong, I can take care of myself. Didn't y'all grandmama tell you always have your own? Always have your own. You wouldn't be all over TV talking about what somebody did to you because you wouldn't have opened your legs to Shannon Sharpe. I just think old people had worms. My mother put that in me for real. My mother told me, you know them old men got worms and blue balls. I said, oh, baby, they got blue balls. They blue, mama. They gonna hang down to the knees. Them old men got them big old cow penises. They gonna hurt you, girl. Don't you mess with them old nasty men and them worms coming. I used to be scared of old men. They used to be, hey, Carol. I'm like, And I thought they chew snuff. I'm like, I didn't like old men, period. And they loved me. Come here, Carol. You got them blue balls with them worms in it. My mama told me. I used to run from old men. I thought they was nasty. But ain't nobody teaching y'all nothing. You better scare them kids. I don't care if you gotta scare them. You know them. You know that old man. He full. It's rocks up in them balls. They got them. You know they extra big like basketballs, and they put them rocks up in you, and then your stomach start hurting. You might fall up. Your hair might fall out. You ain't gonna be able to wear a wig or nothing, girl. You better leave them old men alone. What? Girl, it was on the news. You didn't see the news. They don't watch the news. You know on the news today, Donald Trump said if you touch an old man, your hair gonna fall out. They eating the dogs. They eating the cats. He told us. When Donald Trump said that, I think it was on the Breakfast Club. I'll look for it so I can show you. You know their attention span this long. They forget what you said in the next 30 minutes. They just go tell their friends. Y'all know Donald Trump said if you sleep with old men, your hair gonna fall out. He did. My mama seen it. You better just lie to them. Keep them away from them old folks. Take them to a nursing home. This is what they look like when they get old. Look at them. They got diapers on. Their teeth fall out. You want that. Let them see. This is what you going to be taking care of. And this how you go age. If you touch an old man, you going to look like that in the next 5 years. What? Yeah. That's why your mama 55 is still looking like I'm 40. I didn't touch no old man. You know, kids, but they start spreading. Then by the time they get to their friend, the whole story go change. So whatever you have to do. I stay on my kids. Now, so I tell you, my kids and their friends hate to see me coming. My daughter just came in here with 2 of her friends. I happened to be coming downstairs out of my office. They was trying to sneak in and grab something to leave. I came down. I said, oh, looky. They was like, oh, dang. We got to spend at least 30 minutes listening. Where y'all going? They tried to lie. Guess what I did? I went out there and took the trash in the back because I got cans in the back to see who was in the car. It was a boy in the front seat. I said, who that boy is? Who that boy is? Mama, he my friend. Where you find him at? I ain't never met him. You don't know all my friends? Yes, I do. That boy ain't your friend. And why is he on the passenger side? If you like him, where his car at? They giggling. We told her, Miss Nina. No, why you picking up brothers that's on your passenger side and he your age? Where his shit at? You got your shit. Where his shit at? And go drop him off. Or I'm taking them keys because I bought that car. I don't give out free rides to scrubs. Because these boys don't like you. I tell these girls all the time, because I had a daycare for 10 years, y'all. And I was the auntie that everybody came to my house. Y'all don't believe me? I would get all the people I raised over here. They always come to my house on the weekend. I had a house full of girls and boys. And I spent every chance I could schooling them. Guess what we used to play? The Nina Springer Show. All the kids grew up with me, they be like, man, we used to have so much fun playing the Nina Springer Show. The Nina Springer Show was about showing them that the boys really didn't like them. We had fake bodyguards. I was like Jerry Springer. And we'd do the whole skit to the point the girls would start crying. I thought you really liked me. And they was like, no, I really didn't like you. Then security come in and grab up somebody because the girls want to hit them and get mad. I called security. We used to play Nina Springer. I used to tell the boys to sit over there. Then we have tell the truth. You sit over there. The girls sit over here. I'm sitting in the middle. Tell them the truth. Do you like her? Yeah, I like her. Do you like somebody else? Is that your girlfriend? But you like other girls too? Why you didn't tell me? He's telling you now. They really don't like you. They just want to get in your pants. They don't want to marry you. They don't want no babies by you. They don't want to lay up with you. Well, they want to lay up with you. That's all they want. Tell your daughters the truth. He really don't like you. He only want to get in your pants. He only being nice to you because he want to sleep with you. What young teenage boy want to be in love? Come on, man, for real. What young teenage boy want to be in love? Not very many. They walking around high school all lovey-dovey, hugged up because they want to sleep with you every day. They want to take you in the bleachers. They want to lay up with you. They want to open your legs. They ain't in love with you. And if you stop sleeping with them, they gonna sleep with your friend. If she let them. They even sleep with your mama. They like horny dogs. But I say all this to say, I'm not shocked Shannon Sharpe stylist sleeping with him. He was a G man running around with this big old grown man who just taking they stylist everywhere they go. And how much do it take for a stylist to style you in some no socks, wearing some gym shoes, and some tight ass nut squeezer sweatpants? That's all Shannon Sharpe wear. Why you need a stylist to put on some nut squeezers? But he said, well, today you go put on purple, and tomorrow you go put on orange ones. Okay, Shannon. He don't wear socks. So what was he styling? I knew that when I seen him at the game in the front row. You taking your stylist to the front row basketball game. You know how much that costs? Now you paying your stylist to do whatever he supposed to be doing. Where did it turn around when you paying him? I don't get that. You take your girlfriend to be on court side, not your stylist. Your stylist style you to go on a date with your woman. Your stylist don't style you to take him on a damn date. And when have your stylist just traveled everywhere you go and be seen in public? I never seen Cardi B style. Yeah, I seen him one time on the red carpet when she was mad at Offset. Fine stylist. But I don't never see the celebrity stylists as they just showing a hairstyle. But I never see their stylists profiling with them. They the help. You don't spend that kind of money on the help. You spend that kind of money on booty. I'm just being real. You spend that kind of money on somebody you sleeping with, offer to take you courtside, spend thousands of dollars. And he's sitting there with his purse in there. Now, I can see if you want to treat your stylist with his woman or his man or something, and they sitting next to you with your date, or maybe you don't even have a date. I'm just treating him and his date because they do me good, so I do them good. I can see that happening, but you and your stylist just hanging out? I don't see that happening. You don't spend that kind of money on somebody you ain't sleeping with. You don't spend that kind of money on somebody you ain't sleeping with or you getting something from. That's an investment. I style you, and I do you, and you give me what I want. So why y'all so shocked that this man that came out? And actually, I don't even want to hear from him. I could care less about hearing from him. Don't wait until this little girl come out and hear your ass come. Me too. Me too. Sit your old clown ass down. When everybody was saying you was sleeping with Shannon Sharpe, you didn't say nothing. Sit down somewhere. Nobody give a damn you giving up booty. Who cares? You a grown man, dog. If you running around bending over for Shannon Sharpe, keep that to yourself. Take that to your grave. Don't nobody want to visualize that mess. So what? Who the hell care? You a grown ass man. If that's what you choose to do, why you telling us? If Shannon Sharpe want to sleep with a man, so that's really not our business. Keep what you do in your bedroom. Shannon Sharpe actually did it the right way with that. He didn't broadcast he was G. He didn't come on this club Shay saying, bitch, with eyelashes on and a beard. He didn't do none of that. What my bedroom is my business. He actually did it right. It's not our business who Shannon Sharpe sleeping with. We shouldn't even hear about this. Because actually, she's of age. She ain't 16. She was 19 years. Is it a disgrace? Yeah. It's nasty, Shannon. We expected more from you, but he didn't break no law. The only law he has broken if he took it like she said. But I'm going to be honest. I'm not like everybody. I hear foreplay. She remind me of, is it dominatrix? Is that what you call it? Because other people have coming out saying this is what she do on OnlyFans. She liked the whips. Didn't I tell y'all the story about my friend, a rich accounting white man, in suits, making a lot of money. And at night, she had him tied up with an apple in his mouth, whipping his ass with a whip. She had him at the movies, making him sit there with his eyes closed, and he like, okay, mommy. Who would have thought that man who doing people taxes, sitting there at the movies with his eyes closed, getting beat, and he enjoying it? He would pay her to do that. Now, what if he would have turned around and said, man, that black woman was whooping me? You paid her to do it. Y'all would be amazed what people get off on. I could tell when she was talking. Either she was on some Krugs or her ass used to ride the little yellow bus. I don't know if I want to stay in and get choked at home so we can go out. Wouldn't it be funny for a big black man to choke a little white woman? Do that sound, for real, man? Lose y'all common sense. Do that really sound like somebody that's threatening her? No, that sound like somebody that's used to talking like that, and they each get off on some weird ass shit. They weird. That's some freak shit, man. Godzilla choking the little white girl. She probably walk around. Shannon probably have on a Godzilla suit, chasing her through the house. Don't kill me. Don't kill. They do freaky shit. I could tell how they was talking. I'll choke you in public. She probably want him to choke her in public. She probably be like, oh. She get off doing that shit. I promise you, if Shannon get him a private investigator, y'all gonna find out what I'm talking about. She get off men doing stuff to her. I want $25,000 a cheek. I said, what do that mean? He was paying her $25,000 a cheek. What the hell do that mean? You only get to touch one butt cheek? What is it? No, that means I'm slapping the shit out. Pow! Beating it till you turn red, probably bleeding. Pow! Now beat this one. That's $25,000 more. Pow! She taking it because she like that shit. Put your whole foot up my ass, Shannon. Hurt me, daddy. Hurt me. Y'all ain't never heard of people doing freaky shit. Do y'all remember the man that played on what's that movie? Damn. When he was rich and Pretty Woman. Remember the movie Pretty Woman? What's that actor name that played the pretty woman, the rich man? What's his name? Did y'all hear what happened to him? Years and years ago. Some Gear, is that his name? Greer? Let me tell you what happened. Nobody knew he was bisexual. He had to go to the hospital. You know why? Richard Greer. You know why he went to the hospital? And I'm going to say allegedly still. Because I don't know if he's still living or not. But I'm going to say allegedly. He had a hamster stuck up his ass. No, not a hamster. A gerbil. How the hell did a gerbil get up his butt? Him and his partner doing some freaky stuff, and they must have had some food around it, and the gerbil went in there to eat it, and he got halfway stuck in there, and they had to go to the hospital to have it removed. Freak. Marcus said, I remember that. Freak. Who would have thought somebody be sitting there with a gerbil up their ass? You would be amazed what the emergency room see. Men go to the hospital, got the whole bullet stuck up their behind, and it's still vibrating. It's sitting there like, how did the bullet get in there? My partner put it too far up. Don't tell my wife. Got to get major surgery to get the bullet out their ass. Freaks. Shannon Sharpe and that girl was freaks. Y'all don't have to believe it. See, y'all too busy stuck on she was 19. She was of age. He didn't break a law. He has a fetish for young girls. R. Kelly has a fetish for young girls. You know why? Because 9 times out of 10, young girls will do anything for this. They'll let 18 men run up in them, Cassie. Old women like me, our hips ain't working right. You come in the house with 18 men, like, what y'all do? Y'all finna paint the basement. Because I know you ain't finna come up here thinking you finna do something to me. Let me get my Winchester. You done lost all your mind, Diddy. I know you lying. So you can't do that with old women. A young girl, babe, come on, babe. It's gonna be fun, babe. They finna pay you a lot of money. You want that Bentley, don't you? Okay. Only one time. They do it. An old woman like me be like, a Bentley, Negro, I got a bicycle outside. Before I let you and them 18 Negroes run up in here, I will get on my bike and go to the store. You got me messed up. Matter of fact, your ass going to jail. Give me the phone. Get grandmama the phone. Diddy going to jail. Old folks ain't buying that shit. That's why y'all don't like older women. Stop acting like old women, they mouth and they just get on our nerves and they argumentative. No, you know you can't bring 18 men in the bedroom. You know you can't go get a little whore outside and say, I'm finna do a threesome. Because both of y'all finna get y'all ass whooped up in here. Up in here. You know that. Stop lying to everybody. I can't deal with older women. Older women set in their ways. Older women be tripping. No, we go cuss your ass out and crack your head to the right meat with that candle holder. And look at that little heifer and say, you got 30 seconds to get your ass up out my house. And if you come back around here, they going to have to pick you up. The paramedics going to have to come and get your ass. Don't let this Negro fool you. Don't let him fool you. Oh, no. That's why you don't like old women. Because most of us old women don't even look our age. I'm sitting here about to be 56 years old. Some days I do look 86, but days like today, I look okay. And you know, I didn't have, you know how I know y'all lying? Let me tell you how I know y'all lying. Let me tell you how I know y'all lying. Somebody saying bye, 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 whatever, JJ, Forrest. Let me tell you how I know you lying, JJ. I can go to the store right now and young dudes like me. How many of you old women got young dudes coming at you? But the older dudes want us to believe we're not wanted. And the younger dudes want us. No, you old rusty foot JJ. Y'all can't handle us. Because y'all want to still be young with that Viagra. Y'all still want to do crazy mess. That's why most of you old men dress like y'all young. Want to still get your swagger back. Y'all can't sit down and go to church. You know, go on dates with your friends, sit down and play cards, enjoy each other. No, you feel like you too old. I'm getting too old. If I sit still, my piece ain't gonna work. I got to keep a young girl with my piece working. I want to have X every 30 minutes, even though I ain't doing that because my hip broke, Shannon Sharpe. You can't hardly walk. You can't hardly walk. How you banging the heck out of a 19-year-old? You taking something that's going to bust your heart, Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels, the same one dogged us. And I like Kevin Samuels, God rest his soul. I liked Kevin Samuels because he used to speak the truth. A lot of times, not all the time. But he died having X with a low value woman, as he called it. She was a nurse. That's what he called low value. She killed him. You know why? Because he was popping that Viagra and drinking energy drinks, trying to stay young. Instead of getting him an older woman, sitting his ass down, because we was the same age, Kevin. If you would have just sat down and stopped trying to dog older women, and you got how many kids, how many baby daddies, them the kind of people you needed to be involved with. Go be a stepdaddy, Kevin, and cut some grass. You would still be living here and still out here living. Going to church. You could have been a deacon of the church, cutting some grass, somebody's stepdaddy. But no, they wouldn't your value. You wouldn't have got you a young girl, and she killed you. I'm surprised Shannon Sharpe ain't have a heart attack with that young girl. Actually, Shannon, she's saving your life because you was almost dead, brother. We seen how you getting out them trucks, your hip way up here on your shoulder. You walking all sideways. Like, what's that little boy on the internet, Shamar? That's how you walking sideways, all discombobulated. We thinking you got arthritis. No, you didn't pump too hard on this little girl. Your hip just stuck. up under your arm. You barely can move. Probably can't even get out the bed. Y'all old brothers need to be ashamed of yourselves. And guess what? Them girls don't love y'all. Those hoes not loyal. Because all it takes for another Shannon Sharpe to come along, your ass getting left in the dust, Shannon. Just think, Shannon, you bring her to some event. You run all the celebrities. And she sees Shaq. Shaq ain't married. You don't think she gonna holler at Shaq? He ain't even gotta be cute. That's Shaq. That's Shaquille. What's his name? Shaquille O'Neal. What? That's Shaq. She'll holler at Shaq. That's why Tyrese, you looking stupid out here, Tyrese, running around with an Instagram model. How many times we gotta hear Tyrese cry? I just want my baby. How many times you gotta cry, Tyrese? You been got how many times, Tyrese? When you gonna learn these girls don't want you, Tyrese? They talking to you because you Tyrese. You a stepping stone to Lorenz Tate. But to Lorenz married, he fooled y'all. He been married 20 years. You a stepping stone to somebody in New Edition. Al B. Short. I mean, I don't know, whoever out here now. You a stepping stone to these people they really want to be with. If y'all don't believe me, what did Jada Pinkett do? She been cheating on Will Smith allegedly since they been married. She didn't want Will, she wanted Tupac. But since Tupac wouldn't marry her, I'm going to take Will Smith. And I believe she was sold to Will by her mama. The deal was she would never leave you, Will. Not as long as I'm breathing. And she'll give you some babies. Will Smith was a stepping stone for Jada to get August Alsina. She wanted August. She didn't want Will. Will just had the money and the lifestyle. These women talk to these men just to get what they want. Why y'all think these celebrities, especially athletes, they be on the news crying, man, I gotta pay $400 million for the rest of my life? Mary J. Blige. She was playing Tumu. What's her husband name? Timu? $30,000 a month for cheating on her. This brother cheated on her with her assistant that she allegedly brought into her bedroom and they was have threesomes with. She went and got an island chick and introduced her to Timu. I know that ain't his name. I'm just being funny. But Timu started liking the island chick and Mary J just didn't look cute no more. So they cut her out the deal and them two ran off and he said, oh, you want a divorce? You got more money than me. Let me get my alimony. And the judge said, I don't care if he did cheat. You Mary J. Blige. Pay that brother $30,000 a month for cheating. So she had to pay him $30,000 a month for cheating on her. And she ended up homeless and they rolled off into the hills. And guess what happened to him? His girlfriend used him for a stepping stone, and she started messing with an executive and ended up married to the executive and got married and left his ass in the smoke. Who else that happened to? Wendy Williams, Kevin, and Sharita. Kevin was a stepping stone. Soon as Wendy Williams came for their shit, give me my shit back. Get out the house I bought. Where's Sharita, Kevin? She left your ass. Peace. Now you finna pay child support for a baby that she got from you when you had money. Now you broke, probably living in a car. You ain't got Wendy Williams money no more, and you ain't got that young girl no more. Now you looking stupid. Because she only used you to get somewhere. She didn't really like your old ass. She wanted your wife money. So if I got to play the game and cheat with this man who married to Wendy Williams, okay. I don't want you. I got a story time and I'm going to go. I did daycare for a very well-off family. And I ain't even going to sugarcoat it. The person I did daycare for was my ex-brother, my kid's uncle. He had a lot of money. This man been a millionaire 3 times. Stupid with money. Just did some time in the penitentiary for stealing from the NBA. But anyway, I used to do daycare for him. Do y'all remember when Katrina the flood from New Orleans, Katrina. And all them people had to go other places. Well, most of them ended up in Texas, Houston. A lot of them ended up in Houston. Well, him and his wife, God rest her soul, adopted a family. And one of the kids in the family happened to be named Katrina. He watching me. He know I ain't lying. So I ain't even got to say allegedly because it's the truth. So they adopted a family. Now his wife was one of them women, whatever you like, would do anything he liked, whatever you like. She never paid attention that he was putting a lot of money into Katrina. So this how we found out he was messing with the young girl. She was young too. He older than me. She was a young girl. They was displaced. So he was taking care of her family. They was adopted family. He comes back to Michigan from Texas. Left his wife down there in the condo. He get an apartment here. I come home and I see this little poodle in my house. Little foo-foo poodle. So I asked my man at the time, who was my man, who little foo-foo poodle? You know, I don't do dogs. Oh, I'm babysitting the poodle. What? My brother girlfriend poodle. Well, where he at? Oh, they had to go to Detroit, take care of some business. Negro, you got me twisted. So I'm like, I'm cool with his wife. I don't play them games. He down here with a girl, with an apartment, and his wife in Texas, and you want me to be involved in that mess? You got me messed up. So came back from Detroit. This girl was so wild, buck wild. She was hanging with my daughter, my oldest daughter. Take me out, Tia. Let's hang out. Where the club at? He like, oh, she liked to hang out. Next thing you know, this nerdy dude that used to be rich was a nerd. Used to wear nut squeezer dress pants that was floods. It was too cheap to buy expensive suits. Oh, he had on rock revivals, red bottoms. She done turned the brother out. He's spending money on clothes. He thinking he young again. I'm sitting here like, damn, what happened to him? Do his wife know he doing on? She was using him. And he said, I'm investing in her and her brother. You know, because they was displaced. So they was selling marijuana. They was going to Detroit. This before marijuana was legal. She didn't convince this nerd who been a millionaire 3 times, was a tightwad, to invest in marijuana. So he in my garage and he's showing his brother all his marijuana. I said, y'all gotta get the hell out of here with that shit. Y'all know I don't play that. I tell, I'm calling the popos. You better get out of here with that. And I like Katrina. She was cool. Cool as hell. Pretty little skinny girl, about 23 years old. To me, his wife did circles around her. She didn't even compare. But this what he was chasing. And you know what I said? I said, wait a minute. He invested in her and her brother. I said, who is her brother? So my man at the time showed me her brother picture. Oh, he was one of them cock diesels, country cornbread fed, New Orleans overall wearing, big ass, Ben Rains looking sweaty, chocolate Mendingo. And I said, that's her brother. Damn. And I looked at him, I said, that ain't her brother. What you mean? They playing him. You tripping, that's her brother. No, it ain't. Don't nobody hang around their brother like that. Don't nobody get their brother involved to get money like that. Because I'm going to hide what I'm doing from my brother. If I'm getting money like that, my brother ain't in on that shit like that unless me and my brother got a game plan. My brother ain't all up in my business like that. My brother ain't traveling with me and my man like that. That ain't her brother. Couple years went past. Guess what? It wasn't her brother. It was her man. They played the shit out of him. He ended up in trouble with a lot of money he took from the NBA because he was an investor. He was taking the investment money and he was investing it in the weed instead of putting the NBA players and a lot of the retirees in if that's what you call them in Houston, a lot of rich people, retirement money he was supposed to have been investing. He was taking it and investing in her and what she wanted to do, and he lost their money. People wanted to kill this brother. He ended up doing 3 years in the feds. Come to find out, Katrina and her man took half his shit. He was a stepping stone. She didn't want his old ass. But he started dressing young, feeling good, cheating on his wife, had her a condo, traveling everywhere, treating her like a queen. And the whole time when he was out doing what he had to do with the investments, her and her brother in there bumping uglies in the condo. Who else did that? Marjorie Harvey. Didn't y'all hear the story about her and Big Boom, the bodyguard? That's what got me monetized on Facebook. On YouTube. Marjorie Harvey allegedly was having an affair with Steve's best friend, his bodyguard over 20 years. They was in the house bumping ugly. Steve all in Africa doing shows. And Big Boom, you take care of my family, man. I trust you with my life, brother. You make sure Marjorie and the kids good. I got you, Steve. Come to find out, he knew Marjorie before Steve knew Marjorie. When he introduced them, allegedly, the first time Steve didn't have no money. Marjorie said, until you get some money, I'm going back home. I'm finna go back to Memphis. You got this condo in New York. You ain't got no money. Go home to Mary. I ain't got time for you, Steve. Steve go back to Mary. He get the Kings of Comedy. He do a show in Memphis where Marjorie live. Marjorie came in late. You know, you show up late. Steve Harvey doing a joke. In the midst of the joke, he looked at her and said, he made us believe that was his first time seeing her. He said, you gonna be my wife, because he had already messed with her. They started messing around. Come to find out, Big Boom made a phone call. Hey, Marjorie, baby. Steve, King of Comedy, they on tour. He got that money now. Get on him. Come in late, because you know he a tender dick. She came in late, and he lost his damn mind for light skin. Oh, he lost his mind. And the whole time, Big Boom acting like, oh, you know Marjorie back in town. He acting like he don't know nothing. Big Boom was a pimp, y'all. Steve Harvey bodyguard used to be a pimp. And from what it looked like, Marjorie was one of his girls. And I'm not just making up shit, because she was Lady Heroin. Her kid's father, Jim Townsend, was the biggest heroin dealer in Memphis, Tennessee, all through the South. He was so big, he ended up with life in prison. And he saved her and said, I did everything, and got the time, and left Marjorie out here with the kids until she played him with Steve Harvey. No, she played him before Steve Harvey. She started talking to, what's his name? Darnell, is it Wilson? It's either Darnell Wilson or Darnell, it started with a W, I believe. So when the rumor came in that Marjorie Harvey was sleeping with cousins, we thought it was Jim Townsend's cousin. No. When Jim Townsend got that time, she went to the next big thing, the next big dope dealer. Him and his cousins was running the South, because now Jim is off the block. So him and his cousin, Darnell and his cousin, they running the block. Marty started messing with them. And guess what? She got 2 kids that's older by Jim Townsend, Krug dealer. She got one by Darnell. That's Lori daddy. So you got 3 kids by 2 drug dealers. And guess what happened? She really don't know, is Lori Darnell's or his first cousin, because allegedly she was sleeping with both the brothers, the cousins. Is it the Wilson brothers? No, it ain't the Wilsons. What's their name? Dang, what's their last name? I forgot their last name. So that's where the cousins come in at. And Jim Townsend told everything on Tasha K. He kind of didn't tell everything like he said he was going to tell, because he got out. You know how he got out of jail? Because Dum Steve adopted Marjorie Harvey kids. Changed their name to Harvey. So now they're Harveys, and their dad's not responsible for them anymore. Steve is. So Marjorie Harvey, oldest daughter, she went to Obama and used her last name and asked Obama to pardon her daddy and got her daddy out of prison. So he ain't doing life no more. Obama pardoned her daddy. Y'all didn't know that. Do y'all know Steve kids is mad at him because, Steve left his older 3 kids for Mary. Steve a cheater. But he wrote the book, Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man. And y'all all, Steve Harvey, he know what he talking about. He done cheated on how many women and left babies? He left his kids. His son said, I really didn't have a daddy till I was 15, 16 years old. But ain't nobody paying attention to that. So, Steve Harvey kids don't like Marjorie. You know why? Because he left them, right? Now, when Steve died, guess what's going to happen? Marjorie Harvey kids get half of their fortune. They told their daddy don't marry her. He did anyway. They told their daddy don't adopt her kids. He did anyway. Why you think for the longest Marjorie wasn't around Steve? We used to see him profile and dressed alike. After that rumor came out, she disappeared. And somebody need to please tell me, where's Big Boom? Have anybody seen Big Boom? He vanished. We don't know where that man at. Is he dead? Or did he pay him to go away? That was Steve's best friend over 20 years. He ain't the bodyguard no more. But you go tell us that was a lie about you and Marjorie? Where Big Boom? And he went to jail. Somebody mysteriously said Big Boom was growing weed in his backyard. And he went to jail. He gets out of jail and he disappeared. He vanished. That's right. Steve Harvey was a stepping stone. And Marjorie, so smooth and so streetwise, she didn't just get big lips, fake hair, wig head. What did Cat Williams say? Man unit on his head. She didn't just get that. She said, no, if you want to be with me, you will adopt my kids, nigga. I want half your shit and my kids taken care of. Who just adopt grown teenage kids and change their names from their daddy names? Ain't like you met them when they was little bitty kids. These kids was teenagers. Everybody thought Lori Harvey was really Steve's daughter. Her daddy is Darnell, a drug dealer. And her other kid's daddy is Jim Townsend, a drug dealer. Ain't that a trip? But this the brother to tell you, act like a woman, think like a man. You want me to think like your bald head ass Steve? You tripping. Don't nobody want to think like you. You can't even think for yourself. You done adopted these drug dealer kids and they finna get half your shit when you die. You big dummy. But I ain't got time. Hollywood people crazy, man. They wouldn't like me. I think that's why I didn't make it, because I wanted to be famous. They wouldn't like me. I would be the Jaguar White. They'd be like, get Nina ass out of here. She talk too damn much. She don't too much. Who told her that shit? My mama and my daddy schooled me well. My brother named James. He used to be one of the biggest pimps around here. I know a lot of shit that I probably shouldn't know. I'm polished. I'm seasoned. You can't piss in my ear and tell me it's rain. That's why a lot of brothers don't like dealing with me, because they say I think like a man. Is that bad? Oh, I can outthink. No, I don't think like a man. I can outthink a man on any day. I can tell half you men what y'all thinking now. Y'all want me to shut the hell up right now. Y'all talking about me. See, when men can't outthink you and outsmart you, they talk about you. Why, where your husband at? That's why you over there single, sitting on that couch talking about me. Y'all get mad and start talking about me. See, that's why nobody don't want you. That's why you got 3 kids, 4 kids, and the baby daddy don't want you. That's what y'all start talking about. Y'all get mad. Marcus, am I lying? See, Marcus said don't shut up. See, he one of the ones that know the truth. Y'all need a woman like me, because I keep your ass on point, brother. I got your back. I be seeing your friends coming at you when you don't see them coming. I done told people sometimes, that ain't your boy. That's been my boy since 3rd grade. Well, we ain't in 3rd grade no more. That ain't your boy. He was your boy on the playground, but he ain't your boy now. He jealous of you. And what happens? Soon as he turned his back, he tried to holler at me. Several times I done had an ex-man friend try to holler at me. Don't let them fool you. Oh, no. Half these people don't want you. Y'all can save yourself some time if you keep your mind open. Some people just, they not in love, they in need. Most of these people are in need. They don't love you. It's just survival. I'm so glad that I'm the type of person that can eat crow. I can sit in my car and be homeless until God do something. I can wait on God. I have patience of Job. I'm so blessed I have patience of Job. Because right now, I need a car, y'all. I don't have a car. My engine got blown. Do y'all know it's a brother right here in my city that used to be one of the biggest drug dealers in the state? He owns several properties. I didn't have to stay with my son. This brother been loving me since I was 20. He about 4 years younger than me. He was a teenager. I'm 21. He always had a crush on me. We worked at the same restaurant. He used to tell my boyfriend at the time, I'm going to take your girl. I'm like, if you don't get your little butt over there and bust them tables. And as we got older, he always still had a crush on me. Actually, let me take that back. He just turned 50, I think last month. And I'll be 56. I'm 6 years older than him. I was like 23, 24, and he was 16. So he been loving me all these years. I remember when I seen him when he was on, he had the cars with the big rims, the jewelry, and he was like, didn't I tell you I was going to come for you? I'm like, boy, you still 6 years younger than me. I didn't went on dates with him. We didn't hung out. We didn't went on wine tasting. If he watching, I'll be like, Nina, shut up. We didn't have fun. He's my boy. This brother right now owns probably 20 cars. He has his own car dealership. He has a house that's paid for. He has several properties in different cities. All I got to do is say, I do. And I'm on. But I don't play with people like that. I look at him as a friend, a lifetime friend. I don't use people. Even when I was in need, I did not call him. Nope. But sometimes when I'm bored or we ain't doing nothing, he's like, what you doing? You want to go on this wine tasting day? Well, yeah, come get me. He treat me out to dinner. We have fun. We hang out. We laugh. And he drop me off at home. So if I wanted to be one of them women, it's not hard to do. All I got to do is go to church. I said it. All I got to do is go to church. It's so many Shannon Sharpes in church. So many R. Kellys in the church. And he might be the one with the robe on preaching. All I got to do is go to church. And they up in there. Anything I want, whatever you need, just call me. I'll come pray with you. You know, God got your back. Take my number, don't tell nobody. Pay all my bills. I'm struggling by choice. So when y'all see these little girls on here talk about, he choked me, half of y'all want to be choked. Y'all started off with that dumb shit. You might want to get out now, but you started off with the dumb shit. Getting his money. Now you're stuck. Now here you come with us. He choked me. Why I'm just hearing he choked you from 3 years ago? Why you didn't call me when the first time he put his big rusty hands around your throat, little girl? Why it took you 3 years to do it? It's not a police in your city. Shannon Sharpe be on Club Shay Shay half the week. I see him on Club Shay Shay. Your ass is free when he on Club Shay Shay. He ain't around you. Why you ain't go to the police when he on Club Shay Shay? I know what y'all say. Victims don't work that way. Man, come on, man. So what make her do it now? Oh, Tony Bugsby. Tony Bugsby, the black celebrity slayer. Tear down any black man with a lot of money at any means. That's Tony Bugsby. Whenever I hear his name, I know it's bullshit. And y'all still cheering her on. They on bullshit. Until I see one of these girls on TV saying they went and got the prosecutor, they went to press charges, I really don't want to hear it. I don't want to see another girl going after somebody money because somebody craped them, beat them. What the money go do, sis? Prosecute these Negroes. Prosecute these no good dudes. Until you prosecute them, I really don't want to hear it, because to me, you still on games. You still chasing money. Hit them where it hurt. Their career, their record. Then you go after them civilly. Let me tell you what I mean. Y'all see me covering Patrick Leoya case right downtown. The police pawed him in the back of his head. I'm going to be down there tomorrow. It's almost over. His family sitting there every day in the courtroom. His mama got to watch the videos. She had to see the hole in his head this big. I almost passed out. I couldn't believe I was looking at it. I said, oh my God. His mama, all she could do is, but she eating it. Because any means necessary, I want him to go to jail. His mama didn't say, you know what? He pawed my son. I want millions of dollars. No, she said, I want to see this brother in jail for the rest of his freaking life. And guess what? The silver attorneys are in the courtroom from Detroit, making sure the prosecutor do his job. The silver attorneys, you know what that means? That means she has a lawsuit going too. But first, she's prosecuting him. Then we go talk about the money. But first, his ass got to pay for what he did to my son. Fuck his money. But that ain't what these girls doing. They going for the money and not even prosecuting. And y'all want everybody to feel sorry for them. If somebody did something to me or my daughters, I could care less about their money. I can't miss something I never had. His ass up because I'm coming for his sack. I'm going to be like Freaky Jason. They going to want to go to jail. Diddy be crying to stay in there if that was my daughter. Don't let me out. Nina out there. He'd be in trial on the 5th saying, you know, I'm guilty, Your Honor. Because if I go out there, her mama crazy. I'll be out there, yeah. Since you coming out, I'm about to go in, brother. You coming out, I'm going in. But I bet you won't be breathing when I go in there and do it. I'm going to be sitting there enjoying my damn bologna sandwiches. Because you not going to walk around here and you did that to my daughter. I bet you that. R. Kelly not going to have my daughter up in the studio and she ain't coming out. I'm going to be like Master P. Master P said, I don't even understand what y'all arguing about. He said, I don't understand what's going on. How his daughter, this man's daughter, is up in the studio in Chicago and she can't come out. He said, because you know what I would do? He said, the building burned it down. I'm going to give him one more warning. Either you come out or everybody coming out or y'all finna burn up in that bitch. I'm just being real. I'm finna burn it down. So you coming up out that building. Oh, you not going to have my daughter up in there, cows, and think you got me twisted, R. Kelly. Bruh. Y'all better have a grocery store, a laundromat, and everything up in there, because I'm going to sleep out here in my sleeping bag. You got to come out that building. And it ain't finna be nice. And my daughter already know how I get down. She go come out that building. She be like, if I don't go out, my mama coming in. I'm telling you right now, R. Kelly, if I don't go out, my mama coming in. Your bodyguards and all of them can get it. They can all get it. And I will call the popos. Y'all ain't going to get my daughter. You mean to tell me you ain't going to get my daughter? Okay, get News 8 out here because it's finna go down. And I'm telling y'all, I'm the one going to do it. This shit finna go down like the Carter on New Jack City. It's finna burn down like the Carter. And I want every news channel out here because I want to talk before I go in. The police won't go get my daughter. I'm going in. You see this grenade? I'm finna throw this in that window. And I pray my daughter don't get hurt. But if her stupid ass get hurt, she should have brought her ass outside. I'm sorry. So y'all ready? Because this finna go prime time. My daughter coming up out of that building. No, everybody just let everybody do whatever. Not Nina. I can't. That's why I talk to my daughters every day. Sit your asses down somewhere. These brothers don't love you. These boys ain't loyal. They say the whole, no, y'all ain't loyal. They don't want you. You running around with riff-raffs, people just getting out of jail. I'm just getting on my feet. What you gonna get out of that? Sit your ass down somewhere. Get your ass a mentor if you don't want me to do it. Get your mind right. Get your pockets right. Get you a trade. Invest in you. Focus on you. Thank you, Juvenile. Focus on you. And when somebody break your heart, don't come over here throwing up grits and cornflakes because I told you. He don't want you. I'm a little hardcore. I'm a different kind of mama. But we got a different kind of children out here now. We ain't got the same kids that listen to grandmama had a fear of God. These kids hard-headed. You got to hit them over the head with a brick. You didn't hear me. You gonna be out here just hoeing? You gotta talk to your kids like that nowadays. I'm sorry, you do. So you should be out here be a little hoe. That's what you gonna be? Stay your ass away from me then. I don't deal with that. And that ain't no. You got my daddy's last name. You carrying my daddy's reputation. I never scarred my daddy's reputation. And you finna scar my daddy's reputation, stay your ass away from me. Hit the bricks. You gotta show these kids some tough love. Because they'll tell you, don't come to my house. Don't tell me what to do with my man. I show them not. Don't you dial my number. I don't have time. Because I am the kind of mother, I would get some penitentiary time. That other Gemini would set in, and I'll lose it sometimes, and I don't think. That's why I got maced. Y'all see I got maced? I went over there and I didn't think. But I'm thinking I'm talking to some children. And they badasses maced the shit out of me and my grandbaby. I wasn't even ready. I wasn't even ready for that. I said, they didn't mace me. Do y'all know I wanted to hurt them little kids? That's why I was hollering at the police. I said, do y'all know I want to go to jail right now? Do y'all know I want to do something to these kids? They didn't mace me and my 1-year-old grandbaby, and y'all just standing here. Oh, somebody finna get hurt. They got 5 felonies each. 5 felonies each. And if they go to trial, I'm going to be on the stand every single day. They mama can't call me and ask me to drop the charges. They can't give me no money. You mace my grandbaby. So for my grandbaby, your ass going to jail, little girls. You don't get no second chance. Not stuff like that. My grandbaby? I'm gonna Nino Brown their ass. She did it, and she did it too. Lock them up. People like that shouldn't be walking around here. Lock their asses up. Mom don't have no control of them. And I mean every damn word. How much you want them to get? At least a year. At least a year. And if they don't get no time, it's gonna hurt their pockets. And their record is messed up. I know, why would you do that to them little black kids? Because they don't know better. They don't know how to act. They don't believe in God. They don't have no fear of God. They don't believe in respecting their elders. So they're just taking up space. Taking them away a little while may make the world a little safer. I can eat it. And that's your birth. I thought I was going to be blind for life. I couldn't see for about 30 minutes, y'all. I could not see. I said, no, they did not take my little sight I have left. I can't see nothing. That girl looked at me. Shh. I couldn't believe it. It took a second for it to hit me. I'm like, that didn't bother me. And I'm like, I went crazy. These kids are out of control, y'all. So stop feeling sorry for them when y'all see them laying up with Shannon Sharpe. Stop feeling sorry for these girls, man. They chasing Jason. They chasing money and drugs. They chasing the shit. This is what they want. I mean, what y'all don't understand, y'all sitting there feeling sorry for people that's chasing the shit. Oh, Shannon knew better. No, she knew better. At 19, you know better. Haven't you been 19? I was 19. Cassie did the same shit with Diddy at 19. I was a 19-year-old girl. I knew not to talk to old rusty foot men that was perverts. I knew them men didn't want nothing from me but some X. I knew that. So you gonna tell me these girls ain't got common sense? I knew not to let an old ass man choke me and then go tell my daddy. Let an old man put his hands around my throat when I was 19. I'm flying home to get my daddy. And he won't choke nobody else because he gonna have none. His only thing he gonna have is a wrist. I choked Nina. Her daddy cut both my hands off. I wish a Negro would have choked me at 19. A young teenager couldn't have choked me at 19. I remember my daughter's father. I tried to sneak him in my house one time. We was about 19. My mom and dad was upstairs asleep. He called me, "What you doing?" I said, "Nothing." It was Saturday night. Nothing. My nephew going to spend the night somewhere. "Oh, you at home by yourself?" "Now you know my mom and dad upstairs asleep." "Oh, okay. Well, you want to hang out?" "No, I'm chilling. Why don't you come over here?" He said, "You just told me your mama asleep. You can't have company when your mama asleep. Unless she know I'm coming over there." "She's asleep. You can come in the back door." He said, "What? You can come in the back door. They don't know you down here." He said, you really don't love me, do you?" I said, "What you talking about?" "You don't love me." "What you mean?" "You telling me to sneak in your house in the back door and your mom and dad upstairs asleep. You want me to come in there and freaky Jason mama and daddy upstairs. You want me to die, don't you? I knew you was setting me up. Have you lost your mind? If you think I'm going to come in their house and lay up with you and your mama and daddy upstairs." One time he did, y'all. I just thought about this. One time he did. It was a Saturday night again. My parents go to church faithfully. I didn't want to go. I told my mama Saturday, "I ain't going to church. I don't feel good." Knowing I'm finna sneak a boy in the house. Snuck him upstairs in my room. I was so spoiled, I had the master bedroom. My parents always, wherever we lived, I had the biggest bedroom because I was spoiled. They would sleep in a little room and give me the master bedroom. Nina need the room with the bed, with the bathroom connected. You know, she want the big room. We all going to give her the big room. My siblings used to come over mad as hell. How she get the big room? When we was little, we didn't get the big room. Well, just leave her alone. You know, me and your daddy don't care about being over there with the room. Let her have a room. I had the master bedroom. So they on the other end of the house. My mom and daddy going to church tomorrow, so they gonna leave in the morning. You can leave when they leave for church. His dumb ass agreed. Okay. We in there, we eating, we watching TV, we enjoying my door lock. My nephew trying to see what I'm doing because he was a snitch. He was snitching on me all the time. See, karma. I snitched on everybody. My nephew snitched on me. So be quiet. We can't laugh because Sean listening. So we fall asleep, right? I wake up, the sun is up. I said, "Oh, you better get ready to go. My mom and daddy went to church. You got to leave before they come home." I go out the bedroom, told me to get in the closet, make sure that it was clear for him to leave. Guess what my mama was doing? She was cleaning, deep cleaning the house. My daddy was at church. I said, "Ma, what you doing?" "Oh, I decided to go and finish my dinner and deep clean the house." "Huh? I do it, Ma. You going to church. You don't want to miss church. Don't you sing this Sunday?" I'm getting scared. "Don't you sing, Mama?" "No, I ain't singing this. I don't feel good. My throat was hurting, so I'm up here." She vacuuming. She deep cleaning the bathroom, and I'm like, all I can see is people at my funeral. I said, "I'm about to die, Jesus. I didn't know I was gonna die like this, Lord. I'm a kid." Oh, Lord, she ain't going to church. I went back in. I shut the door. I said, "It's over for us." He said, "What?" I said, "My mama didn't go to church." This boy's finna cry. He said, "Oh, no, man, I shouldn't have listened to you. Oh, my God, what I'm gonna do?" I said, "You gotta stay up in here till church over, until they go to sleep or something." My nephew in the other room, he waiting to snitch. My mama deep clean the house. You can't get out. Oh, my God. He's sitting there, we nervous. He said, "I'm finna jump out the window." I said, "You gonna jump out the window? We on the 3rd floor." He said, "I don't care. I'm jumping out the window." I said, "What if she see you jump?" He said, "I'd rather break both my legs than let your mama catch me in this damn room. I'm finna jump." I said, "What?" So I went back out. I said, "Okay, I'm going to distract her. And if you break your legs, you better crawl to your car and drive with your hands. Because if she catch you in that front yard, I'm going to tell her you try to sneak in the room. I'm going to snitch on you and say, I didn't even know you was over here. Mama, he been stalking me. That boy was trying to climb in my window and he failed. You better call the police on him." He jumped. I'm out there talking to my mama. And my nephew was snitch. He owned me. He like, why do you keep talking to grandma? Shut your little snitch in there. Shut up. Why you keep, who in your room? Ain't nobody in my room. So my mama started getting suspicious. Who in there, Nina? Ain't nobody in my room. Why you keep coming out here talking to me early in the morning? Leave me alone. Open that door. I said, Lord, please, I hope he already jumped, Jesus. She came in there. She looked in the closet, looked around. She said, Sean, ain't nobody in this room. Girl, leave that girl alone. I looked outside. I seen him running. He was flying down the street. He didn't even look back. He was running like a runaway slave. I mean, he was chucking it. And I said, phew. I called him. You know what he said? Nina, my nerves are bad. I will talk to you later. I got to take a nap. I don't even want to talk to your ass right now. Click. He didn't even want to talk to me. He never did it again. I can talk to him right now and say, you remember you snuck in my way? He'd be like, don't even talk to me, Nina. You're making my nerves bad. I've been had a heart attack thinking your mama go come slap me from the grave. Leave me alone. And we end up with a daughter. And before I go, let me tell you what I did to him when I got pregnant. I was 22 years old, terrified pregnant. When I found out I was pregnant, I said, oh my God, my mama go kill. I'm 22. So guess what I did? I set him up. Because I didn't know how to tell my mother I was pregnant. Because I watched her do Mama Dearest on my sister when she was 16. I said, I ain't never having kids. If kids like that, I ain't never having kids. I found out I was pregnant. He said, you pregnant? He said, oh my God, your mama gonna kill with us. I said, huh? So he picked me up, right? He had a car, we worked and everything. We was good kids. I said, I know what I'm about to do. I wrote a whole letter to my mom. I told her I was pregnant. I wrote a letter. I went and ran and got in his car. And I said, James, my mama want to talk to you. He said, about what? Now, he didn't know I wrote this letter. I said, she wants you to do something. I think change a light bulb or something. She can't reach my daddy at work. Go in there and talk to my mama. I was in the car with the doors locked. He said, oh, okay. He go in the house, and I can hear them talking and stuff. And next thing you know, she said, come in here, Nina. I said, oh, Lord, did she kill him? And am I next? I came in here. He was sitting there sweating bullets. And he was looking at me like, I am going to kick your ass when we get up out of here. Man, by the time she chastised us, she cried, she prayed. And she said, now y'all got to see her daddy when he get off work. We got in the car. He put his head on the steering wheel. He said, Nina, why you do that to me? Why didn't you tell me you wrote your mama a letter, said you was pregnant? I went in there into the lion's den. She looked at me and said, sit down, boy. She like, what I do? You got my daughter pregnant. He said, I almost peed on myself, Nina. Why you do that to me? My mother didn't play. My mother didn't play. I was scared at 22. So you think I'm going to mess with a Shannon Sharpe at 19? See, you need them kind of mamas. Even if Shannon Sharpe liked me, I'd be like, do you know who my mama is? She gonna kill you, Shannon. Even if I want your money, I can't take it. No, sorry, I love you, Shannon. So I ain't gonna take your money because you're gonna be dead dealing with my mama. See, you need them kind of mamas back. These girls don't have those kind of mothers. My mother dead in her grave. She been dead since 2009. And it's still stuff I won't do because I'm scared. I'm scared. I be like, I can feel her presence around me. It seems like I can hear her saying my first name. Do you think I'm playing with you, little girl? No, ma'am. I can think about doing something and be like, oh, no, I can't do that. I know better. I know better. They put the fear of God, the fear of Jesus, and the fear of Frankie and James Mayberry in me that's going to last me till I die. Them the kind of parents I had. That's why I was 22 when I got pregnant. I wasn't no teen mama. My mama was crazy. I didn't see my sister get her ass beat out the... She was so hard-headed. She used to do all kind of stuff. And I used to be like, ooh, is she crazy? And the lady go, mama, she go kill you. You just gonna keep doing stuff. I bet I ain't getting pregnant at 16. And I didn't. My daughter didn't either. She was 21. The baby girl in a different era. These new people, I call them the new people. She got pregnant at 17. She don't think fat me greasy. So I got to keep my foot on her neck. She still do stuff. I mean, if she ever go learn, Lord. But I keep telling her. So if something happened, which I would God forbid it do, I done did everything I could do. I stay on her. I stay fussing. I stay trying to teach. If she don't listen, it's nothing I can do. That's why when somebody said, how you a mentor when your daughter got pregnant at 17? I don't know. Ask Jesus. I don't know. She hard-headed. And then you put your hands on them. What they do? They call the police. My mama choked me. They'll call the police on us for choking them, but they ain't going to call the police on Shannon Sharpe for choking them. Do you know that? Your kids will call the police on you for choking them. But let Shannon Sharpe choke them. They wait 3 years. Am I lying? Go choke one of your kids, see once you go to jail. Oh, they'll press charges on your ass. You can't hit your kids. But Shannon Sharpe and Diddy can, because they paying them. Now, if you hit your kids and give them $100, they'll take a black eye. Pow! I'm tired of you being hard-headed. Pow, pow! Here go $100. Don't you call the police on me. Okay, mama. All right, mama. I should charge you $200 because I should press charges. They'll take the money. That's what they do. They want money to get beat. I'm tired of you being hard-headed. Slap him side of the head. Pow! You know I'm about to call the po-pos. He go $50, baby, but I had to slap you. Mama had to slap you. Take the $50. Shut up. They'll take the $50. How'd you get that black eye? My mama hit me. You ain't call the police? Heck, my mama gave me $200. I told her every time she hit me, she better have some money. Oh, I'm telling. That's why Shannon Sharpe get to do it. That's why Diddy get to do it. They beat their ass and pay them. Did Cassie, you slept with 18 men for $250,000 a month. Tell the truth, Cassie. I slept with 18 men for $250,000 a month. I didn't want to do it. He made me and he paid me, and I forgave him. I couldn't be the judge that's coming up on this trial. I would be eating Cassie them ass up on the stand, man. They'd be like, are you for me, judge? You against me? No, you ain't finna get up here and tell me this man for 14 years made you do that and paid you to? No, you was doing a job. You got paid to do a job. And the job consists of getting your ass whooped. And you got paid well. Get out of my courtroom. Get out of my courtroom. You wasting taxpayers' money. Ain't nobody got time for this. Diddy, next time go to the project somewhere, get one of them girls that's struggling with her kids, don't mind sleeping with 18 men. I mean, damn. Stop getting these old bougie ass girls to go tell on you. As long as they of age, don't come up in here no more. If you want to be a freak in your bedroom. Don't get on YouTube telling everybody how somebody choked you in public and you wanted to be choked in public. Shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm just not one of them people. You can piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. Them girls do shit for money. Bottom line. Is it right? No. But this is what they do. This is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I know a lot of y'all might be mad at me. Get my likes up, please. Can y'all get my thumbs up? Can y'all get my thumbs up? It's 200 people that didn't even push thumbs up yet. Can y'all share my videos? Because these young girls really need to hear what I got to say. They really do. And everybody know a young girl. Don't be so selfish and be mad at me because you don't like the way I look. You don't like my scarf. I get on your nerves. I talk about people. Don't keep that from somebody learning something. Sit under my house. I need to start a Nina boot camp. They leave there. They won't be the same. I really need to start a Nina boot camp. They wouldn't be the same leaving my boot camp. They will leave self-sufficient, strong, unbreakable women. You won't have to worry about baby daddies. Because baby daddies will be chasing you because you got that paper in your mind right. They be like, can I get a few dollars? I seen you on YouTube. They say you making $10,000, $20,000 a month. What, Negro, what you need? I got it. What you need? For real, I want these women to be self-sufficient. I don't want you to rely on no man. I don't want you to have to get choked and have men run through you to get some money. Do you know they burn money in the United States? They burn it. They not going to stop making money. He ain't the only one that got some money. The way he getting money, the way she getting money, the way she getting money, he getting money, you can get it too. A man without a plan is a fool. Sit down by yourself and make a plan. Get that paper. Be smart. Invest in yourself. I just told you my daughter spent $300 to learn how to do wigs in 1 day class. No, a lot of people wouldn't have done that. $300 for 1 day? She know how to do wigs now. She got wigs on order right now. She can do one head for $1,000 from a $300 class. Invest in yourself. Learn how to do AI. Pay somebody to teach you how to edit. I got to do that now. I was being cheap. I said, damn, I really got to pay somebody to teach me how to edit and do everything so my YouTube channel can grow like the Tasha K's. I want to make $30,000 a month like Sherelle from Sherelle's World. She make 30 bands a month on a bad month from YouTube. So I got to invest in myself to make money. Invest and I have a return. You get fruit from your labor. I don't want no man giving me nothing. I don't mind calling a boo thing I like. Y'all might think I'm a trick. Call me what you want. But if it's a Mandingo I like and I got the money, I don't mind calling him and say, what you doing next month? I ain't doing nothing. You know what? I want to go on this cruise for a week and I don't want to go by myself. You want to go? I can't go. I got you. You got me. Yeah, just pack your shit. We going. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to pack no bags. We going shopping. I got you. I got it like that. I make $30,000 a month on YouTube. Some of y'all don't even make that a year. It ain't tricking if you got it. You ain't got to be stuck with Shannon Sharpe. You can go buy you a nice Mandingo if you got your own money. I know you said buy it. Yeah, shit. Sometimes people buy shit just to make them go away. You want to go out of town with me? I like you. I don't want to be with you. I just want to have fun with you. Some people just need some toys. A boy toy. When you get a certain age, you don't even want to be bothered every day. Listen, baby, I'm going to come and see you for 2 weeks and I'm going home. And then I see you another couple months. What, you tricking? It ain't tricking if you got it. I don't want no husband. No, at least not right now. I've been in relationships too many times, too long, raising kids, struggling, stress, bills. I'm ready to have some fun. And I don't want to go on no girls trip. I don't want to look at a bunch of women. I want to, hey, if you ain't got it, I got it. Let's go. Let's go have some fun. We finna drink some wine. We finna party on this ship. We finna eat with the captain. We finna have some fun. And we probably have some good old time. Something else. I don't know. Hey, we might just be friends afterwards. I don't know, but we finna have some fun. And then if I don't like you, if I don't have fun with you, I'll call somebody else next time. You stay at home. You was boring. It's somebody else that like to have fun. Can you massage? You ain't got to eat McDonald's with me. We finna eat filet mignon. I got it. I don't have it yet. I'm just wishful thinking right now. I don't think Nina got that kind of money. Hell no, I don't. Shit. I ain't got it like that yet, but I want to have it like that. And if I do want to go on a girls trip, I can call my friends, 2 or 3 of my friends. What y'all doing next month? We ain't doing that, girl. I got my bills. How many bills you got? I can't pay my rent. What you need? My rent $1,800. Okay, I got it. You going on the trip? I ain't got no money. I got it, girl. Let's go. I got your rent. Let's go. What? Let's do this. Life is too short. We finna have some fun. Girl, you stressed out over money? Did I tell you they borrow money? Let's go. Life is to be lived. When you die, you can't take that money with you. You better enjoy it. My big sister died with $500,000 in the bank, and her kids ran through it and blew it, and lost her house that was paid for. She died and worked hard for what? My mother always told her, you can't take the money to the grave. I ain't giving nobody nothing. Her kids blew all her money, lost her house. I said, she didn't even enjoy herself. She worked all them years for what? For somebody to throw it away? I got a 401k. You better get some of that money off your 401k and go on vacation. And if you got to take Keith to or pay for him to go to. Enjoy yourself. What did Jackson say? Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself with me. I'm just being real. Enjoy yourself. Don't be sitting there. Apostle Paul said, it ain't nothing wrong with being alone. Apostle Paul lost his wife. That's why Apostle Paul was alone. You better have some fun and enjoy yourself. I ain't saying nothing about fornicating. I'm not encouraging sinning. If you do repent, God will forgive you. But I'm not sitting here and promoting sin. I say go have fun. Don't nobody want to die alone with some cats in the house. You sitting there, the cat lady. But don't do nothing that you gonna regret later. Don't go get choked by Shannon Sharpe and get on the internet and tell us, you know, Bubba choked me. Did it feel good? Because if it didn't feel good, you better put Bubba ass in jail. But if it feel good and you enjoyed it, don't come over here lying on Bubba. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't lock Bubba up. Don't destroy Bubba because you mad. Okay. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Can't y'all get my likes up? I need 100 some more people to get likes up. Who is this? Needs your chocolate milk to drink. A big old glass of chocolate milk. Life is to be lived. Dang, show you. Let me get my glasses on. Let me see what y'all talking about. Because y'all probably, I know y'all some freaks. Y'all be thinking these some different glasses. Look, I didn't lost my other glasses since earlier, y'all. Like Fred Sanford. Absolutely. Me too. Conversation enough for me. LOL. 4 adult sons in first grade. I am good. Listen. Absolutely. Is that the name? Lisa. You got grown sons, girl. You probably got some cobwebs over there. You better go have you some fun, Lisa. Because your grown sons will stop you from having fun, I'm telling you. Leslie died laughing. Tracy, I wish they give it to me to burn. Go get it, girl. Don't burn it, spend it. Hey, Lisa. Teach, Nina, teach. Girl, you know I'm going to tell the truth. I said the same thing. What happened to etiquette, classes, respect? My mother made sure. Yeah. Lisa, old school right there. She old school. Gwendolyn, yes. She said her mama was the same. She said, I knew I was pregnant. And so did my mama. Yeah, they be knowing. But they pretended. They be waiting for you to say something, Miss Gwen. Sheila. Oh, yeah, I forgot to like doing it now. See, that's why I got to say like, y'all. You got to remind people. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Push that thumbs up. I'm going to take y'all the real over here. Hey, Chance. I brought you in this world. I take you out. That's what my mama said, too. She wasn't playing, was she? She wasn't playing. I decided to live today. My daughter did. Because her daddy kept begging me for a baby. And you gave it to him, right? Hey, that's the choice you made. Hey, Tracy. Girl, you are too funny. I'm real, Tracy. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Hey, Leslie. My mama preached marriage before kids. Ha, ha, ha. We added by that, we'll at least 3 kids got the 4, did. I guess she said she got married first. Are you still happily married, Leslie? Lisa said her mama set her husband down when they got pregnant at 25. Yep. This didn't play. Leslie, you wasn't too scared back then. Oh, I was scared. But we was hard-headed. That's why we tell my kids, you can't pull a wool over my eyes. I've been there, done that, man. I set him up. Yes, I did. Sure did. I feel like if she finna kill somebody, she finna kill him first. Mm-mm. Sheila said, I'm scared of your mama. My mama did not play. You did, you lie. Yep. I'm glad that y'all enjoying my live. I don't know nothing but to be real, y'all, for real. I like to make y'all laugh. I do YouTube because I enjoy YouTube. Y'all see my numbers, they go up, then they drop. If y'all go back to my old videos, I was hitting 100 and 200,000 views on one video when I first started. Now I'm barely getting 10. It hurts, but I love y'all. I enjoy what I do. It ain't work when you enjoy what you do. I love to talk. I love to share a little bit of my knowledge. I don't know a lot, but I've been through so much and I want to share it with you guys. And when I hear bullshit, I call bullshit. I can't stand people that go along with the crowd. Shannon Sharpe did it. We wasn't in the bedroom with them people. We weren't in the bedroom with them people. We don't know what they said. I'm not going to agree with a woman because she a woman. Women lie, just like men lie. I'm not going to say agree because she's 19. No, she was 13. We finna whoop Shannon ass. If she was 16, Shannon, we finna come get you. She 19. She grown. Do y'all know in the state of Michigan, at the age of 16, they can consent to sleep with a grown man and you can't do nothing? If my 16-year-old would have slept with a 50-year-old, I couldn't even call the police if she said, I wanted to sleep with him. That's Michigan law. And y'all saying, she a minor. If she consent, it's not rape. Look up Michigan law. I think I'm lying. In Florida, I don't know if they changed it. My cousin that died at 17, you know how she died? She was trying to elope with an older man that was 30-some years old to go to Florida to marry him. And that night she died in a car, in a camper from carbon monoxide poisoning. Because Florida law was you can get married at 17 without your parents' consent. She was on her way to Florida. The laws make it easy for these men to do what they do because the laws are made by men and men like young women. African men, if you talk to any of these Africans y'all see running around here driving taxis and doing it, coming to America, if you talk to any of them Eddie Murphy coming to American men, guess what? They got younger women. Half the men my age and they wife 25. Y'all think I'm lying? I didn't have African men that I used to work with like, we don't even like older women, Nina, but we would talk to you. You a freak and you don't act old. We like you. I'm like, damn, how old is your wife? Oh, we like young girls. They like young girls because they fertile. They can keep having babies. So stop acting like y'all surprised. Read the word of God. How many men in the Bible was with young girls? It's nothing new under the sun. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. But that's the law. Why you think nothing happened to R. Kelly when he had that girl 18 in that building? Why you think when her daddy was calling the police couldn't do nothing? She was 18 in that building. They're like, she 18. What you want us to do? She grown. No, he holding her against her will. She ain't call us. You can't call us for her. That's why he was up in the building with their daughter. But did y'all think about this? He met her when she was like 16 at a concert with her sister. Right? Guess how he met her? Her mom and dad introduced her to R. Kelly backstage after the concert. So as long as her mom and dad was involved and they was getting money while she was a kid, we didn't hear about it. When she turned 18 and they caught the parents off, that's when they called the police. R. Kelly got our daughter up there. She said it. She said, my daddy mad because he ain't getting money no more from R. Kelly. So he was buying your daughter. Now, these are the same people that took their daughters to see R. Kelly to get them a record deal. They had already knew about Aaliyah. Don't let these people fool y'all. It's the money game. And when the money run out, they tell 911. No, they don't even call 911. They call Tony Busby. 1-800-BABY oil. Can't speak to Tony Busby. They don't call 911. They call Tony. Let me tell you what happened. Oh, I think we can sue him and destroy him. Yeah. We can get 50 million. We can get 50 million. Cassie got 30. We can get 50. That's what's going on right now. $50 million for getting choked. You mean to tell me she finna get $50 million for getting choked and having anal sex? Some people owe me some money around here. If I could have been getting that kind of money for getting choked, what? You mean to tell me, in my Judge Joe Brown voice, you mean to tell me all I had to do was get choked and slapped on each butt cheek to be a millionaire? You mean to tell me I didn't have to be on Section 8 of food stamps? Have y'all lost y'all mind? Ladies, you mean to tell me we've been doing it wrong? I know y'all probably, Nina, you sound crazy. No, I sound real. We've been struggling with these kids on food stamps, and all we had to do is get choked and slapped on each cheek. You mean to tell me? Boy, we some dumbass females. We some dumbass females. You mean to tell me I didn't work at McDonald's, I didn't flip burgers at Five Guys, I didn't do daycare for 10 years, I didn't work at the bank, I didn't have to deal with Karens, I didn't have to deal with all these deadbeat baby daddies, and all I had to do is get a rich man to choke me? I wasted all them years. Oh, damn. I would have said, make sure you leave your fingerprints. Just don't kill me. Leave me breathing now. Because I got to call Tony. I got to have enough strength to call 1-800-BABY oil. Because I'm finna sue your ass. That's what I'm about to do. I'm finna start my own OnlyFans site. I'm finna be up here with, what's his name? The Telsa man, what's his name? Elon. I'm finna be up here with Elon. And look at Elon, y'all. Elon Musk running around here looking like Pee Wee Herman and got 12 kids. Y'all gonna tell me these women ain't tricking? Elon Musk got 12 kids and about 10 baby mamas. Y'all gonna tell me these women ain't tricking for money? Didn't nobody look at Elon Musk and thought he looked good? Donald Trump got how many kids? Who looked at Donald Trump and said, you know what? I want to have his babies. No, that woman that's married to Donald Trump, she didn't look at Donald Trump and say, I want to marry you because you fine. That's Donald Trump. He on the Trump Towers. I can just close my eyes and pretend he's somebody else. You mean to tell me? Y'all give these women too much credit, man. And the men know it. They know they tricking. They know nobody want their asses. They know this, man. That's why they choking them. I know you don't want me. I'm going to choke your ass, but I know you don't want me. But since I'm giving you my money, I'm going to stick my foot up your ass. And I ain't been drinking. I'm telling y'all some real shit. But good night, y'all. I'm finna go. Get the likes up. Push that like button. Share this video. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more real stuff. Because I'm tired of this mess on YouTube. I am tired of this dumb shit. I'm tired of people saying, girl, let me tell you what Shannon Sharpe did. No. Tell her what she did. What did she do? Shannon Sharpe can't do shit that don't nobody let him do. Big country bunk ass. No. Mo. No. How do Mo know I like young ass girls? Get Mo ass out of here. I bet he don't have Mo back on there no more. That's what he said. Oh, cat. He looking like this nigga a prophet. This little trolled out and came on here and exposed me. He know what it was. Shannon, 100 million, Shannon. $100 million contract, Shannon, you done lost. $100 million. Your kids better even talk to you no more. I be like, you know, Daddy, you the weakest link. No, you can't even come over here no more, Daddy. We finna put you in a nursing home. You ain't invited to Thanksgiving enough. You could, Daddy, I asked you for $50,000. You wouldn't even give it to me. You finna give this girl $50 million and lose $100 million contract, and I couldn't get $50,000 to start a business. I'm done with you, daddy. And that's what happens. Like Jay-Z, he wouldn't give his cousin, what, $4,800? Jay-Z probably about to lose millions, but you wouldn't give your cousin $4,800. I can go on and on and on and talk to y'all all night about dumb shit, but I ain't. I gotta go get me some orange juice and take my butt to bed. I got stuff to do upstairs tomorrow. I gotta go cover Patrick Laoya case. Some real stuff. This boy is gone behind a police officer, and half the community not even down there. Y'all always talking about Black Lives Matter. Ain't no black people down there. It was about 4 black people down there the first day. We went down there yesterday. Wasn't no black people down there. How Black Lives Matter when y'all ain't out here about the police deleting this kid? I'm out there, me and my son. And let me tell y'all what happened before I go. One of the people that's supporting the family, the ex-mayor's sister, from my understanding, she acting so bougie. I thought she was like Patrick auntie or something. They couldn't understand English. The first day she seen me, she looked at me from my feet all the way up and was like, to the point the white women that was standing around me was like, do you know her? The white women noticed. I said, She's like, she act like she hates you. I said, I don't even know who she is. But damn. Even the white protesters that was for the police didn't look at me like that. This black woman. And I'm out there protesting for Patrick. She's sitting there with Patrick mama. So yesterday we out there, y'all. David got his camera set up. We doing the interviews. I'm going to post them. We doing the interviews or whatever. She come out. Patrick, mother and father, they took off, but they don't speak English very well. And the translator wasn't with them, so I didn't bother them because I wanted to interview with them. So she comes out. I said, excuse me, ma'am, would you like to speak and tell us what happened today in court? No. And his mama don't want to speak either. So David got mad. He said, Mama, oh, nah. You talking to my mama like that? Who is this lady, Mama? I said, I don't know. I said, but she did that to me on Monday. He said, is she for Patrick? I said, yeah. He said, well, how's she mad and we out here in the cold? I said, I don't know who she is. And the dude said, oh, that's such and such sister. But she ain't even kin to the family and she acting like that. We out here protesting for Patrick and you don't like me because I'm a black woman. Didn't I tell you my biggest haters are black women? The white women that's racist out there don't look at me like that. But my sister, who I'm out there for, I'm going to show y'all to her tomorrow. I hope I see her. I'm like, look at her. Y'all think I'm playing? She don't like me because I'm out there with my camera and my crew and my mic. She could do the same thing. Are you mad because I'm out here and everybody out there know I'm a YouTuber? People, even the white girls, some of the police officers knew me from YouTube. I'm not lying. And some of them was like, what are you out here? Who are you? You with the news? I said, no, I'm a YouTuber, Unbreakable Strong Woman. Well, give me your channel. They probably watching me right now. The picture I post with them white girls and they smiling, they was happy that I said I'm a YouTuber. Give me your channel. Oh my God, I'm gonna follow you. You a blonde girl on YouTube? They loved it. The black girl. But y'all want the utmost respect. Get the hell out of here. This your girl Nina for Unbreakable Strong Woman. Only come to my channel if you want to hear some real shit. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not going to walk on eggshells. I'm not going to pamper nobody. I'm going to say, oh, poor little tink tink. No, you knew what you was doing when you had your ass on OnlyFans. What is OnlyFans? Online prostitution. What you doing on there? What you think you going to find on OnlyFans? A trick. So don't come crying to me when you get caught. If you out on the corner prostituting and you get a John and you turn a trick with him and he choke you, how you gonna call the police? You shouldn't have had your ass out there on the corner. I'm just being real, y'all. That's not a kid. That's a grown woman. Stop acting like that's a kid. That's a grown woman with common sense. Her ass ain't slow. She was doing this shit before Shannon Sharpe, y'all. She didn't just start with Shannon. When she sat there and put her page together that she wanted to do OnlyFans, she knew what she was going to do. Make money off men. Stop feeling sorry for people to choose the lifestyle that they're in. It's other people out here you need to be sorry for. Some young girl that's stuck in an abusive relationship at home, getting her butt beat, don't know how to leave because he crazy. Feel sorry for her. Don't feel sorry for no OnlyFans models who went to get 1-800-BABY or to sue somebody for $50 million, just tore down a whole man legacy. He helped her do it, but damn it, she out for something. She on demon time. I don't feel sorry for somebody that's vindictive. She's vindictive. She want to take something from somebody else to gain. Think I feel sorry for her? No, I don't. I'm sorry, not the one. Not when you got common sense and you on OnlyFans. Nah. Not if you work for Diddy and you get paid $250,000 a month to sleep with 18 men. No, why I'm feeling sorry for you? I don't. It's too many girls out here that need my help. And you don't want no help. You want somebody to take care of you. You looking for a come up. But this your girl, and I said it 4 or 5 times. Get the likes up. Your girl from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Y'all have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow looking at some more mess on the internet to expose these damn superstars and give y'all some life lessons about what not to do. Don't get your ass on OnlyFans. Meet some man with some money, get choked, and then come on here and say, he choked me. He was supposed to. Didn't he pay you? Didn't he? Didn't he pay you? Did he tell you what that money was consist of? Ain't nobody giving you no money just because they like you. You got to do something for that money. Sometimes you got to do a little something strange for a little piece of change. And you chose to do it. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.